pledge allegiance.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to Woodbury's 350th anniversary.
Thank you. Welcome to Woodbury's celebration of its 350th birthday. We are celebrating the first Indian land deed of Woodbury, which at that time consisted of Bethlehem, Judea, Roxbury, Southbury, and Woodbury. A poem taken from the tercentennial program brings us back to those days in 1659, called the Forest Children. Time was when in this valley roamed the bear, when timid deer leapt from the rocks, and where the Indian campfires lit the evening sky, and in the night was heard the panther's cry. Then Conrod River felt upon her breast the silver birch canoe, and when the crest of the hills gleamed under hunter's moon, then the red man stalked his trails with acumen. Never for sport, for food and skins he slew. With bow and arrow, skillful aim he drew. Above the valley on the Oronod heights were offered to their god the Indian rites. And when returned the summer's balmy hours, they chanted rituals to the moon of flowers. Then in the forest openings grew the maize, corn, and tobacco, till the harvest days. Uncounted ages mark the Indian's race, but races fall, and others fill their place. Proclamation, Woodbury's 350th anniversary. Whereas in 1659, land was purchased for the purposes of establishing the future location of the town of Woodbury. Whereas in 1673, the first settlers arrived to form the beginnings of the town. Whereas in 1686, the settlement was officially known as Woodbury. Whereas the town has grown from the original 15 enterprising and stalwart settlers. Whereas the town has experienced many changes over the convening years, while still retaining its charm and character. And a beautiful weekend for this whole event. Couldn't ask for better weather on Friday night than yesterday and today. Whereas citizens of Woodbury have made significant contributions over the years to the town, the nation, and the international community. Whereas it is befitting and proper to recognize and celebrate the many accomplishments of our town and citizens, both past and present. Now, therefore, I, First Selectman, do hereby proclaim September is the month to celebrate Woodbury's 350th anniversary and to encourage our citizens to participate in the special community programs to be held September 18th through the 20th in recognition of this special town event. Photographs of historical Woodbury. Inevitable changes have occurred over the years in transportation, communications, commerce, living standards, and conveniences. However, one thing we all have tried to retain and preserve is the natural beauty, waterways, and open spaces we call home, Woodbury. At this time, I'd like to introduce Connecticut Senator Rob Kane with a few words from Hartford. Senator Kane.
Thank you, Paul. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon. I, along with Representative Williams, is here with me. The governor wanted to be here as well, and with her busy schedule, she was unable. But she did provide us with a letter that I'd like to read, if you'll indulge me. Dear friends, on behalf of the state of Connecticut, it is a pleasure to extend greetings and congratulations to all who are celebrating the 350th anniversary of the town of Woodbury, one of Connecticut's oldest towns in Litchfield County. This 350-year celebration of the first land deed in 1659, establishing the territory of Woodbury in the great state of Connecticut, provides a fine opportunity to recognize the many men and women that have made Woodbury a great and historic Connecticut town. The performance of the Woodbury Fanfare Song, the dedication of a Korean and Vietnam War memorial, the commemorative poem and speech honoring the occasion, the various historical displays in the Woodbury Public Library Gallery, and the Colonial Fair promise to be an exciting commemoration of the settlement of Woodbury in the state of Connecticut. The history of this quintessential New England town provides all of us with such inspiration to work towards preserving Connecticut towns and traditions for future generations to inhabit and enjoy. I wish to commend all the community volunteers, support.
And now, Nontawag High School Band, strike it up. Star Spangled Banner.